Hello everyone and welcome back to VR Master League. We have another, just as we had all night, another incredible matchup ready for you guys here. This match is Mafia versus High Voltage. Super excited about that, but before I get into that, I am Dano McFabulous and with me is the lovely Jeepgirlz. Jeepgirlz, how are you feeling about this matchup?
Oh boy, I'm so excited about this one. I tell you what, some great people are in the arena. Over on Mafia, we've got Speedy, Stun Ad, and Illuminati confirmed, and FaZe Shrek. And coming in on High Voltage right now, we've got UG, Snipe, Average, and Lulz, and this is going to be amazing as High Voltage coming in Diamond 3, currently ranked 26th. Mafia coming in Diamond 1, ranked 21st. So they're kind of battling it out to see who is going to be where in, I mean, Challenger Cup is coming up right around the corner. So they're battling it out to see who is going to be there. This is probably a one of the most exciting matches we've had in a minute, just because of where they're standing right now.
I would definitely agree, and I mean, High Voltage, I've known this team for a long time, and they've had minor roster changes, but you know, back to earlier seasons even, you know, with this team, playing them, just, you know, making friends with them. Great team, and I expect a great matchup here. And with that, we're going to see a Yuji with the first headbutt of the disc, picked up by Speedy, who's going to instantly clear it. Stacks from both teams chase. This is like a horse race to the disc. I love it. Average getting stunned. No, picked up by Speedy, and in the goal for the first 2 points for Mafia.
Okay, so that was a pretty quick start to this game. Just 20 seconds in there. 9 minutes, 36 seconds left on the clock. They are up by 2. Mafia is and ready to play, though. Of course, High Voltage coming out now with a joust advantage. Going to grab that disc, Average with the disc. Sends it right down to the hands of Yuji. Yuji quickly sitting that one down to Snipe. Snipe looking for the goal. Gotta find the long 3. Putting them in the lead by 1 point.
Yes, the sniper shot indeed by Snipe, living up to their name. From the floor, had 2 attackers trying to block it and was able to thread the needle for the first 3 points.
Awesome. Commanders in the Twitch chat. Hello. Glad you guys are there. Scorpion, Lance, you too. Lots of fun coming in this evening. And they like your hat, by the way.
Yes. I love my hat.
Stun Ad with that disc in the trench. Going to lose possession to Snipe, sending it right back down through into the Mafia end of the arena as Lulz picks it up, looking for the pass. Gonna find Snipe. Snipe sitting in, but that ring gonna get in the way, and that is gonna result in a turnover. Right back to Stun Ad with the disc.
Ooh, and oh, the pass attempt isn't gonna be successful right away. It will be picked up. It was a self pass. A self pass again. You know, Stunad, their beauty master at the self-passes. Average there now picking up for High Voltage. Look for opportunities. Gets it right over the midline defenders. Has a teammate chasing, but it's not going to be quick enough as Illuminati confirmed. Will pick it up, clear it down into the hands of Stunad, continuing that disc forward towards the High Voltage bubble.
Stunad just walking that one right in, sending it in to the goal for Mafia. Getting another 2 points on the board. Boy, oh boy, I have a feeling this is going to be back and forth. At least I hope it is. It's wishful thinking for sure. As we see right now, they're just in a 1 point game.
1 point game. We love those, Jeep. We love our 1 point, 1 goal even. But 1 point is just, there's something special about 1 point versus 1 goal. Even though they're technically the same thing, just that extra adrenaline rush.
Yes, definitely an extra adrenaline rush. As we know and love it, the emotions start to get high. Snipe gonna send that one in, taking the lead again over to High Voltage by 1 point. Oh man, they're putting on some work, and the feeling in the arena right now has to be absolutely electric, and there's gotta be so much energy going on right now. I can only imagine what they're feeling and thinking.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, so early in the game, still 7 minutes remaining, 1 point. Like you said, like the energy must be so high between both these teams. I know it definitely is on High Voltage. They're definitely gonna have the communication going on right here as they make a passing cut play in the bubble, putting them in the lead by 3 points.
Okay, well, they're gonna just start to slip away a little bit. As we know, High Voltage, they're an aggressive team. Definitely very intense. And we see Joust Advantage right now going over to Mafia as they come out grabbing the disc. Speedy quickly sends it to Illuminati confirmed, but it's gonna get grabbed and sent right back into the goal by Yuji for the 3, stretching that lead to 6 points.
High Voltage definitely on fire, and like you said before about them, being aggressive, there's been a couple times on streams where I have referred to a team that got 14 points in 2.5 minutes once, and it was this team right here. It was High Voltage to take the win with only about 7 seconds remaining, and I couldn't believe it. It was absolutely incredible, so I expect nothing less. But there's a 3-point shot. Wasn't expecting that one. Stunad there getting 3 points for Mafia.
They're shrinking it again as we see them continue to move up. Maddie Dash, we see you there in the Twitch chat. Hello, thank you so much for joining us. We're glad you guys are all here. And if you want to say hello, by all means, drop us a quick hi down there so we know you're here. Average with the disc on the Joust for High Voltage. 5.5 minutes left on the clock. Sending that one through is Average down to Lulz. Lulz gonna quickly give it over to Snipe. Snipe gonna pop it right back to Average again. Average moving right down, gonna send that one down to UG on the floor. UG moving into the bubble. Nope, gonna stay right there, trying to occupy that one defender that has exited the bubble. Moving right in as Average now with the disc. Average gonna avoid everyone, but oh, what a job by Mafia. And then Average is gonna swoop in and send it in anyways.
High Voltage continuing to apply that pressure. Even with the save, no hesitation. Average just saw the save, grabbed it right out of their hand, put it in. High Voltage means business.
Definitely mean business. They're not playing. I mean, they are playing, but they're not playing. UG right now with the disc on the steal, gonna send it right back. However, Speedy is there to make that grab, sending it back down into the hands of Stun. Stunad gonna send it over to Illuminati confirmed, sinking that one all the way in off the back wall. Thought that was heading towards the goal, but not quite. It's picked up by Average instead. Average is just going to maneuver around FaZe over there, sending it right down to Snipe. Snipe quickly forwarding it as the stack did come in. The Lulz for the goal. Ooh, putting them in a very nice position right here in this first round.
Yes, Lulz receives the pass, sees the open net, lines it up. A beautiful 17 meter per second shot from 17 meters away. If only that put them to 17 points. Would have been the trifecta. But nonetheless, coming out of the tunnel here, it is going to be Speedy grabbing the disc for Mafia. Looking for a beautiful pass to the tunnel around the attacker, followed by a quick pass to Stunad. Stunned. Let's call you Stun. Stun with the disc. Going for the pass. Ooh, it does get picked up by Illuminati confirmed. Right back to Stun. Stun picking it up over to FaZe Shrekken in the goal for 2. Closing that point gap just a little more.
Starting to chip away at it. Oh boy. Alright, well, Joust advantage back on the High Voltage side right now. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. And we'll see how they respond to that last goal. They are going to grab that. It's going to be Average hanging on to it, avoiding the pressure because they were kind of slow moving in there. UG across the arena down to Snipe. Snipe going to keep moving that Discord. A lot of nice movement here as they are... Their passes are so incredibly connected. They're beautiful, and they rarely miss them.
Oh, indeed. The passes are almost always on point, which is really attributing to a lot of their goals. So many times we see teams, passing, and then once they get to the bubble, it's like, oh, they missed the pass, but High Voltage is not missing those passes. There's another one. Goes for another pass, and another goal by Snipe for 2 points, putting High Voltage in the lead by 8.
Oh boy, they're just not going to give up, which is lovely to see. I would love, a third round in this game. We did leave plenty of time between the matches, by the way, so that if games were going to third rounds, because we've seen a lot of that this week, that we had plenty of time to cover them all. Speedy quickly gets that one to Stunad. Stunad across the arena into the hands of Illuminati. Illuminati going to lose possession, though, as Snipe moves in, grabbing that disc, sinking it in for the long, beautiful 3. Wow, what a job, Snipe Dash.
Yeah, Snipe just doing their job, getting those, Snipe shots in. It's incredible to watch. And we still have 2 minutes left, 11-point difference, still technically time for Mafia here, as they do have Joust advantage. Coming out Speedy, immediate pass down to Stun. Stun over to Illuminati confirmed, bouncing off the floor, and oh my goodness. That would have been an incredible 3-point that Mafia really would have needed right now, as Yuchi does get it cleared out, picked up by Average. Average is anything but as they sink that 3-point goal.
Wow, another one up and another one down, and Joust advantage back on the Mafia side right now. They have a minute and a half left on the clock. They could use a couple of points, but you know what? This game is far from over. We've got 2 more rounds after this as Speedy comes out grabbing that disc. Potentially, anyways. 2 more. Then right down to the hands of Average. Average going to turn it back around, sending it back through the midfield, but it's going to be Speedy who grabs it, put the stack there, comes in, and Yuji going to steal that disc, hanging on to it, sinking it in for the long 3. What a match.
Wow, and we're 3 points away from a mercy. High Voltage does have time to do it. They have the skill to do it, but we know that Mafia also has the skill to stop it and prevent it, but only time will tell as we see Mafia coming out of the tunnels with the Joust advantage. Speedy going for that same pass down to Stun across over to Illuminati, confirmed. Illuminati down again. They're going the same play, but this time High Voltage was ready and waiting, and now picked up by Snipe for the turnover.
Definitely right down into the bubble and back out again. Not quite able to get a hand on it, but Mafia definitely putting in the effort. Oh, gonna be stolen by Stunhead and keep moving that disc forward. Right down to the hands of FaZe. FaZe gonna pop it all the way down the arena into the bubble off the back wall. It's picked up by Illuminati, confirmed. Not able to quite get it in as the defense from High Voltage came in so thick. Average sending that one right back down into the midfield to UG. UG sending it all the way down the arena, but the shield is in the way again. However, oh, Snipe gonna try again. That disc is over.
It is over and it's gone. An incredible first match. Clearly High Voltage is here to play. They've brought out the big guns, so to speak. I mean, Snipe 10 points. We all saw it. We know Snipe has an incredible shot. Yuji though there with 8, Average with 5, Lulz with 3, and there's also 6 assists on the board from High Voltage, which has definitely led them to this 26-9 point victory in round 1.
That's amazing. Incredible play by both teams. High Voltage just really just here to play tonight. I do believe, wanting to show where they belong, trying to secure a nice position leading into the next couple of weeks. We've got some great stuff coming up. We've got Challenger Cup, and then of course Sunset Cup going on, and then we've got finals, and then Sunset Cup finals at VRML Con in June. So, boy, we still have lots of work to do in Echo Arena.
Oh yes, lots to go, lots to come still in the coming weeks. So this might be the end of regular season, but it's not quite the end of our casted matches.
Starting in.
Quite, and sounds like they are not pausing, which is really nice for a change. So we have had a lot of teams pausing, but we'll see if they pause between 2 and 3 if we get one. Right now the Joust is neutral again, and this is a fresh start. So we're going to see them come out. Stunhead grabs that disc. He's going to send it right down into the bubble.
Into the bubble, yes, picked up by Snipe. Snipe dropping it. Great opportunity here for Mafia to try and get a quick start, but it will be picked up by Average going to the tunnel, but it will not quite connect. Stack did try to chase it, but they kind of overshot as the disc bounced unexpectedly. Speedy bouncing into the bubble. Mafia, Speedy picking it up was a self pass. Mafia putting the first 2 points on the board for the second round.
Nicely done by Mafia. Speedy coming in clutch with that goal. I just wrote Mafia down as the player's name who scored. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 9 minutes, 18 seconds left on the clock. High Voltage with the Joust. Gonna grab that disc is Average. Average is hang on to it and start moving down the arena. Nobody's putting any pressure. We do see that stack hiding out there on the other side of the tunnel, but they were taken out by Lulz. Sends it down to Yuji. Yuji up high into the hands of Snipe. Snipe sending it off the back wall, but Speedy with that glove is gonna steal that disc and get it back out of the bubble.
Ooh, that was a close shot, and they almost had a cut pass there that was just a little wide of the receiver. They do go to the reset, though. Average picking it up, getting it over to Lulz. Lulz now, they are the team very spread out here. Lots of options. It goes for the reset, back to Average. Average now moving into the bubble themselves. I mean, either pull someone out or walk it in, whatever comes first. Over to Yuji, but the defense here is staying in the bubble. They are having a trouble time to pull them out.
They are. We see Average right there, sending that disc over to UG. UG gonna lose possession though, as Illuminati confirmed getting it out of there. Not quite out enough though, as Average picks it back up, sending it back to UG again. UG right there on the ceiling. We do see Jucifer in the chat. Hello, my friend. Oh, I'm so glad you're here hanging out with us, watching this incredible game. as we are cheering for High Voltage as they take on Mafia. Both of them are great.
And
That's
just
gonna be lulls for the slam.
Slam indeed, not after a spinny Lou-doo. I don't even want to call that spinny Lou-doo now, apparently. You know, going for some style points, putting that in the goal for the first 2 points of the round for High Voltage, tying up the round here with 7 minutes 41 seconds remaining. Mafia coming out with the joust advantage. Speedy not going for that quick toss off this time, but it will miss the teammate. Yuji gonna pick it up for High Voltage for the turnover. Now down to Lulz. Lulz has a 2-on-1 to take the shot. No, he goes for the pass to Snipe, and Snipe, of course, will put it in the goal for 2 more points.
Wow, okay. Well, I'm not disappointed at all right now. This is so great. Fantastic play. 7 minutes, 13 seconds left on the clock. Joust advantage on the Mafia side. And Lucifer, you're very, very, very welcome. We greatly appreciate you in the community. And those of us in production appreciate the time and effort that you put into pitching in and helping out the community when things are a little quiet and dark. So kudos for that. And Scorpion Lance, thank you for coming over and joining us. We appreciate you hanging out with us.
Party.
Always a good time. It's a party over here. Yuji right now with that disc, lose possession to Speedy. Speedy sending it right into the goal. Mafia taking the lead by 1 point, Dano.
Right, we're back to that 1-point lead. I love it. It's what we want to see. You know, good job on Speedy picking it up and minimal hesitation making that shot. Those are, you know, some tougher angles to make, and they made it with grace. Now we're seeing just advantage over to High Voltage side. Average picking it up out of the tunnel. No pressure quite yet, but there is a stack hiding there trying to do the fake out, but now they're actually doing it. The pass is off to Yuji. Yuji across the arena to Snipe. Snipe has a 2-on-1, a beautiful pass back to Yuji, and the tap, and the ding-a-ling-ding into the goal for 2 points for High Voltage. Now High Voltage in the lead by 1.
It swings the other way once again. We see H Penny in the Twitch chat. Hello, we're so glad you're back hanging out with us. And of course, True popping in to say hello as well. We love you guys so much. We're glad you're here hanging out with us tonight. Mafia with the disc on Joust. Illuminati confirmed since that went quickly down. Going to be returned, however, by Snipes. Right there into the goal. Oh, did not want to play with a 1 point anymore.
Snipe just... I don't know how else to say it. He's being a snipe. Just every shot, all these 3-point shots, and they're like, that was close to the middle of the goal. It's not like it's just dinging barely in. It's going in the middle of the goal. So fantastic accuracy from Snipe for High Voltage.
And we're underway.
Yes, and right now we see Average picking up that disc. We're gonna send it back out of the bubble. Ooh, they're so aggressive. Those stacks coming in, just pounding the skulls of the other team as they pick it up. Lulz right now. Snipe has the disc, and they did break up their stack, moving right into the goal. What an angle on that shot.
Get to your launchers.
Yeah, that angle was incredible. I mean, you can see there in the replay, they were right up on the ceiling. Snipe, you know, looking for a pass, realizes they don't need them, and it's probably like a 170-degree angle there. That was almost straight up and down, but fantastic job. Come to expect nothing less at this point.
Right? I know. Nothing surprises me in this match right now, I gotta be honest. That disc is back. Illuminati confirmed, sends it across the arena. Not quite going to go where intended, and that's going to result in a turnover as Yuji moves into the space. Yuji sends that in. Oh, it's going to be picked up by Snipe. Snipe sending it up to Lulz for the goal. Nicely done for High Voltage.
Yeah, you know, Lulz was right there. Great. You know, we see that play so much lately. Lulz just hanging out on top of the goal. You know, goalies unaware that they're there, just sneaking up on them and just dipping it in from the top and putting High Voltage in the lead 13-5.
The round has begun.
Well, it's still not over. There's still time. There's still time. There's still time.
Plenty of time indeed, especially if they get it there, but no. Average, they're going to get that slapped out just in the nick of time before the stuns come through, and now we are seeing a clear from Snipe. It's going to be a matter of who can get there first, and it looks like the stacks from Mafia will be back first. Speedy picking, oh, Speedy getting it stolen from Lulz like a sneaky little ninja, and then swooping it in the goal from below. 2 goals back-to-back for Lulz, putting High Voltage in the lead, 15-5.
15-5, 3 minutes and 18 seconds left on the clock. Joust advantage on the Mafia side. We will see what they do. They are down a couple bowls, but it's not too late. Speedy with that disc and send it right through the arena all the way down. The stacks are there, but they overshoot slightly, and that's going to result in Snipe getting that disc back out again. Picked up and turned back around by Speedy, but Lulz intercepts that one, sending it back through into the Mafia end of the arena. Snipe with that disc. Oh no, not gonna go in. What a save by Illuminati confirmed, getting that disc right back out of there.
Snipe! I think I missed on their first shot, I think. What's going on over there, Snipe? I had expectations. I had the camera ready and everything. But no, it's fantastic teamwork. You know, even though Snipe missed it, Average recollected it. It's the beauty of, you know, teamwork. As they all say, teamwork makes the dream work. And they made it work. Now in the lead by 12.
Yep, and the Joust is going to send that disc right down, but Snipe going to bring it right back again for the long three.
Get to your launchers.
East Remedy's high voltage is certainly electric.
It's like Snipe heard me. He's like, oh yeah, watch this. And then boom, 28 meters away, 17 meters per second. Way to go, Snipe here. Bringing your team all those points here in this, both first and second round.
Stunhead and Phase Shrek paired up, ready to stack. Gonna boost down. Oh, but Illuminati confirmed loses possession of that disc as Snipe picks it back up, sending it all the way down into the bubble. Picked up by Speedy right there outside of the bubble as Lulz is trying to move into that space and force a pass. Gonna send it back to a reset to goalie. Ooh, Stunhead getting that one off right in time. Over to Phase Shrek. Phase loses possession to Average and Lulz as they send that disc right back down again, intercepted by Stun.
Ooh, Stun getting a great pass to Illuminati confirmed, who slaps it out, but the stacks from high voltage are just lightning quick, getting back there to grab it, but the stun from Stun getting the shot off, and boom! 3 points for Mafia, starting to chip away at that deficit, although, I hate to break it to you, Mafia, I think your mathematical time is slightly past. However, that does not take away from that beautiful 28-meter backboard bounce shot.
Oh. No, it definitely doesn't. 50 seconds left on the clock. Sending that disc down quickly. UG with it now. Gonna send it high into the hands of Snipe. Snipe moving into the bubble. Sending it in. Sniper, no sniping. Gets that one in for the 2.
I mean, we knew as soon as it went in Snipe's hand, they didn't stand no chance. 2 more points from Snipe. You know, I haven't peeked. I haven't looked. I'm excited to see how many points Snipe has at the end of this.
Joust advantage is on the side of Mafia. They're just going to hang on to that disc for a second, long enough to get rid of the stack. Illuminati confirmed, going to pop it down to Phase. Phase going to get stunned out, losing possession there as Average and Lulz are just ganging up on them. Right now, Snipe with the disc, going to send it in, but what a save by Speedy, sending it right back out again. Average pops it forward. It's still not in, and that is going to be the match. Round 2, 8-22.
What a great game. You know, it's pretty much as we expected. Although we do see, you know, there is a point differential here. It does not, the perception you would have of how the game went based on the score difference would not be correct. You would think, oh, it was just a shutout. But no, Mafia was a good, you know, putting up a good fight. You know, they had the good defense there. They made high voltage work for it. But high voltage, you know, those assists, there is 13 assists on the side of high voltage. And I don't know how many times we've said it, but this team with the assist comes out on top. But I've expected this from high voltage, from playing for them back from season 2, I think, when they might have started, maybe even season 1. They've definitely been around for a long time, and I've loved the fact of watching them grow. You know, they weren't always at this level on the tiers, and, you know, they've been up to the master tier. This team has really climbed the ranks from the bottom to the top, and they belong there. They've earned their spot, and I was so happy to see this.
Yeah, I think we're going to see some great things out of them in Challenger Cup coming up, and who knows? Maybe they'll, you know, maybe they'll make it to finals. That's the objective. So hopefully that will happen. Yeah.
My prediction is they shall.
Yeah.
What I don't need to predict is that we definitely have one more matchup on this channel here, channel 2 at 11 o'clock. It's going to be Solstice versus Ulama Zero. So excited to see that there, as you know, this night is winding down, and I appreciate all of you for joining us here on Channel 2. I imagine there is a matchup on Channel 1. I don't know exactly which one offhand. However, let us all...
You're almost done. That game's wrapping up also, so, and I think their next one's also at 11, so...
Alrighty then. Alright, so we have no need for a channel raid at this point then. So with that, I guess we'll just say goodbye until we say hello in about 30 more minutes. So go grab a snack, get a friend, take a bathroom break, but please, please, please come back here at 11 o'clock because we're going to bring some amazing high energy echo your way. And I guess that was a terrible ending. I have been Dano McFabulous here in the caster's booth, and with me is the beautiful, lovely Jeepgirlz, and we'll see you soon.
7 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, VR Cover, ProTube VR, Arma.gg, Kiwi Design, Downpour Interactive, and VRware.net.